Alright, now it's time to open a play booster, get deeper into the set. I was quite impressed with the collector booster. I liked some of the mechanics I was seeing. So I've kind of maybe turned it around a little bit on Duskmourn. Not a little bit more interesting than I thought it was going to be, but what has sometimes happened, although I mean I wasn't. Call-Out Manor neither seemed interesting to me nor ended up being interesting to me. Matt liked it, so he's the one that plays more than I do, so I would say that he's right and I'm wrong. Just wasn't super excited about it. Yeah. Ooh. Those open real easy. I like that. I like that a lot. Treasure, Cynical Loner, Bleeding Woods. So I like the new land cycle, Overload of the Flood Pits. Did I see this one already? This one isn't as cool as the other Overlord that I saw. These Verges are pretty cool lands. Yeah. Wait. Did I pull it all? Yeah. Yeah, so the land cycle is good. I think it's actually, in my opinion, it's really good. It's probably one of the best land cycles that I've seen in a standard product. I mean, other than your shock lands and your fetch lands, but they haven't been in a standard product, right? So there's the art card. The basic full art basic lands aren't that. I mean, they look nice, but they don't really evoke what I'm looking for in, I guess, Magic lands. They're not really islands or forests, or because they're inside of the house, right? But you know, they look nice, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm not super excited about them like I am with other full art basic lands. Pure Past the Well. Oops. Those are heavy plate. What the hell just happened there? Huh. Alright. You didn't see anything. Don't tell anybody. But I don't know how to handle Magic cards. Wow. These are nice to open packs. Finally. Unidentified. That unidentified hover ship shows up a lot. Yeah, it's going to be probably worthless if it wasn't already, because it doesn't seem all that interesting. I mean, because it's a vehicle and I don't really care that much about vehicles. But the method it shows up, it's like the meme card that just shows up all the time. So, although I mean, that's the thing is, like, I've seen some box openings of, you know, many other sets, and there's always that one card that just shows up all the time, and other YouTubers will point it out. Not all of them, but some of them. And was there no rare in that one? Oh, that was the rare. But as there is much the identity of the set sometimes as the big hit that everyone's searching for, right? Because everyone sees that card, and most people make a meme out of it. Ghost Vacuum. Yeah, so they are kind of iconic to the set, the ones that just show up all the time. Glimmer. Grievous Wound. Friendly Teddy. When Friendly Teddy dies, each player draws a card. That's on the level of the gingerbread people from Wilds of Eldraine, or almost all the animal creatures from... Ooh, there's a sign. Nezd. Yeah. Rip Spawn Hunter. There's a DC character called Rip Hunter that travels through time and is the son or father of Booster Gold. Fairly certain he's somehow linked to that character's conception. I don't know. Another art card. Was that the rare? Yeah, that's the rare. This treatment is cool. I kind of like it. And it actually probably works well with the, I think, with the treatment for Fallout, right? So, you know, you can make a Duskmourn Fallout deck and with all those treatments, and they'll probably look like they fit together. And that's the thing, you know, once they, you know, we're set on making Fallout, and what would go, the type of visuals that would go into that, they knew that, you know, this kind of treatment, and actually going back further to Warhammer 40k, they knew that they could then expand the thematics and the art and include more modernist things. However, the TVs and little devices and stuff like that are apparently not as they appear. They don't act the same way. Their purpose isn't necessarily the same, and they're fueled by magic and not technology. But I mean, then again, I mean, as people pointed out, we've had automatons and, you know, artifact creatures and stuff like that all the way throughout Magic the Gathering. So it's a steampunkish kind of feel more so than it is a high fantasy feel, right? It can be high fantasy at times, but other times it's almost like not quite urban fantasy, but closer to that than. So the style didn't particularly bother me. Anyway, so we're, what, a third of the way through, and well, I haven't seen anything that I would consider necessarily a big hit. And also, I haven't seen any packs yet that had more than one rare, and I haven't seen that many mythics as far as I recall. And I'm pretty sure play boosters often have multiple rares in them, don't they? Or is this particular product harder to get rares in? Pretty sure there were multiple rares in the play box of Bloomberg that I opened. Because we're still dealing with, you know, a mixture of set booster and draft booster, where draft booster only had one rare, set boosters often had more. Oh, and these are the tokens, the locked doors, and the lifelink, and the +1/+1. Nice. Enduring Innocence, lifelink. Whenever one or more other creatures you control with a power of 2 or less enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. When Enduring Innocence dies, if it was a creature returned to the battlefield under someone's control, it's an enchantment. I like that enduring mechanic. It's neat. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be getting some packs that have more than one rare in them, and haven't yet. Or they've changed things and I wasn't paying attention. Let me know. And also, if you've seen me missing any big hits, also let me know. More tokens. Frantic Strength. Oh. Valgavoth, Terror Eater. Flying, Lifelink, Ward. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. Wow. If a card you didn't control would be put into the opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Okay. During your turn, you may play cards exiled with Valgavoth. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value. Wow. That is, you know, pretty crazy. I mean, he's expensive. He's 9 mana. But, I don't know. The effect is pretty powerful for 9 mana. I doubt that's the hit, but it should be. That's crazy powerful. Well, those don't go there. The Jolly Balloon Man. That's some neat art. That's the Eclipso Evoking. I think that's 2 things that are sort of linked to DC. So I mean, there must be some sort of connection to DC Comics in here, or someone that's doing the art likes DC Comics. You know, doesn't mean they're ripping anything off. It just means it was Rip Hunter, or Rip, I think there was another thing too. Can't remember. It was in the collector box, I believe. But yeah, there's a Rip Hunter rip-off, or sort of homage. Oh, there we go. That's the first time. Multiple rares. Oops, I kicked the camera. I'm so excited. Unholy Heat. So yeah, I think that there's some sort of artistic connection to DC Comics, at least for 2, possibly 3 things in here, and maybe other things that I might not have noticed. I mean, I did notice some slight Joker references, but that's just a promo card, promo thingy. Valgloth Slayer. Huh. These lands are there 2 different rare land cycles in this? That doesn't seem like the other rare land cycle. That's weird. Maybe is the other a mythic land cycle? I don't remember that. Anyway, I guess I'll throw that up there to be seen. Because the other ones were way cooler than that. Huh. I mean, it's not much better than the common land cycle. Another double rip X. So all the double rip X suddenly started showing up. I guess I evoked it. Undead Sprinter or Waltz of Rage. Waltz of Rage is cooler art. Oh, these ones also have pull tabs, but they're way easier to open that way. So I'm not going to use the pull tabs because I don't like those little... I'm just prone to damaging corners of cards. Zimone, All Questioning. Right, we're over halfway through this, and I think the big hit was the Yugluff whatever thing. Crazy thing that lets you cast a ton of shit from exile. Yeah, I think that's the coolest card we've seen so far. I mean, unless somehow a common or uncommon is the coolest card in this set. I wouldn't put it past Wizards. And we actually only got one so far of that vehicle, the alien spacecraft thingy. But we got quite a few of them in the collector booster, so I still think it's the meme card. Silent Hall Creeper. I'm surprised there's no Jeepers Creepers card. Like, literally called Jeepers. Maybe there's an old card in Magic called Jeepers Creepers. I don't know. Ooh, I like that. Reluctant Role Model. Cursed Recording. I think we've seen this already, but this is the special treatment, non-foil, and entity tracker. Yeah, I don't know why all the double rare packs were in the second side of this booster box. Hopefully that's not a common thing, because that's super easy box mapping right there. Demonic Council and Split Up. I think we'll take a look at Demonic Council. Search for a demon card, reveal, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Oh, it's a demon tutor. Not a demonic tutor. A tutor that tutors for demons. I mean, no, I don't think. Can you tutor for demonic tutor? Anyway, why would you do that? I mean, I'm sure there's a reason why. It's probably some sort of. It's probably someone's going to figure out some sort of endless combo around demonic tutor and that card. I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised. Let me know if you've already thought of it. Demonic Council and Demonic, or Demon Council and Demonic Tutor. Let's see. That's very Dungeons and Dragons-ish. Marvin, Murderous Mimic. Meathook Massacre 2. This might actually be the end of the set, I think. Because you made it yeah. That's toss-up. I mean, Meathook Massacre 2 is quite expensive, but still, it's pretty crazy. What do you guys think of the special framing on these cards? Are you into it? You're not into it? Or have you previously not been into all this stuff, starting with like Fallout and going back all the way to Warhammer 40k, but it's kind of grown you? Interesting that the rare was on the other side of the land this time. Screaming Nemesis is the mythic. Huh. Yeah. Are you getting into these new special treatments that maybe are outside of what the themes of the art were in previous sets, and what you maybe grew up with or experienced? And I guess that kind of answers why, you know, they're doing fine, because, as they've said, Magic players move on after a certain number of years. Maybe they come back several more times and move on a few more years every time they come back. So new people come in, and they're the ones sort of driving the Magic, and they don't have all the old cards, and they don't have the history with the game. There's only a few diehards who have just stayed in the whole time and have constantly been getting everything that's come out. So, and those people are often on YouTube. So that's why you hear the complaints on YouTube at maybe a higher rate than people really feel, right? And also, there's people that have been around since the very beginning. I mean, I'm one of them, but I went away for a long time. And Magic already looked nothing like back in my time. But I really enjoyed it. I really get a kick out of the art stuff. It's the Universes Beyond. I don't particularly like the Universes Beyond because I like Magic creating its own universes, even if it is sort of a homage to something that's already created, like Strixhaven. I'd rather Strixhaven than Harry Potter, right? Not everyone feels that way. Demonic Council, foil version. Doomsday Executioner. So that's the, I don't know. That's another hit in the, yeah. But yeah, we're getting down to 2 boosters. When we look at Doomsday Executioner again. Yeah, so like it's the art isn't necessarily like there was one crazy one in Strixhaven. I can't remember what it was, and it just basically looked like a guy in a red hood holding something, and it was very, you know, modernist kind of art. But I kind of dug it. It was fine. Oh, there we go. Rip Spawn Hunter. That's the other DC reference. Yeah. So, well, maybe Justice League Dark is someone's been reading. Who knows? Last pack. What do you think it's going to be? And what were you hoping to see? And what are you hoping to get out of Duskmourn? I was going to say Strixhaven, but no. Toby Beastie Befriender? Is that your favorite card? I don't know. Yeah, that's it. So we'll just throw that up there, and thanks for watching this, and just let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.